from Mike's Fishing Reel Repair, and today we're going to be working on a Diawa 9000C spinning reel. Just going to give it a clean up and a regular service. Alright guys, stand by. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take off the spool drag, take off the spool. I'm going to set that aside. Today we're going to be trying out some new solvent to see if I can get a lot of this salt off this reel. Alright, so okay, we'll set that aside. Now we're going to take off the handle. I see that there's a different screw here. We'll have to see if we can find the correct screw for that. But in the meantime, we'll just do what we have. Okay, so I'll set that aside. Alright, stand by and I'll get back to you guys in a minute. Okay, so I see something a little strange here. I'm not 100% sure that this is supposed to be this way. This is the clicker for the spool, and the spring that's in here, it's kind of doesn't look like it's sitting right. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the schematic and see the right way to have it sit, because when I opened this this spring was facing the opposite way. Alright, so let's find out how it sits inside the spool. Okay, so there was an issue with the clicker and this spring. When I opened it, this spring here that controls this little clicker for your spool, I guess the way they had it set up, or whoever maintained it before set this wrong. This is supposed to go underneath this little clicker plate, these little springs here. So if you ever do your own spool and you have a reel like this, make sure when you do this, this goes underneath. These legs go underneath that little clicker plate, because what happened was when I opened it and I pulled the spool off, this wire here spun around and came out of its position. So it's not supposed to do that. So to keep it down, you want to keep that spring underneath this little clicker plate. Okay? Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this side plate out and see what's going on inside the reel. It looks like it's got a lot of sand and dirt. But we'll open it up and see what's in there. Take a peek. And then what I'll do is I will finish taking the reel apart and I'll clean the reel and then show you guys what the reel will look like afterwards, after I clean all the parts. So as you can see, the reel is really dirty. I'm starting to get sand. That's sand with oil. That's some of the stuff that was in the spool, inside the spool drag. You don't want that in your reel, because that will ruin your reel. It'll mess with all your gears and probably break the teeth of your gears. So next thing I want to do is spin this around so I can bring my cross wind block down, and then I'll remove that and take all the parts out. Yeah, it looks like there's two kinds of grease inside here. So, all right, guys, stand by. So this is so you guys get an idea of what or how bad this reel is. It's got some weird grease in here. See that? That's all. That's covering a plate that I need to get through. Here's the main gear. It's just full of sand. There's grease in all that sand. So it's pretty bad. Here's the inside of the reel. It's really, really bad. All right. Okay, so we got all the parts cleaned. All I got left is the spool. I'll work on that after because there's a lot of corrosion on it. And the drag system, I'll take care of that. And then I'll show you guys the reel all assembled and show you how it's working. Okay, so we got it pretty much all together. Just got to put the side plate on, put the handle on, and then I'm going to work on the spool. I got to get the spool to look a little better, and then I'll show you guys at the end. Okay, so I'm doing the drag system on the spool. Cleaned it all out. There's a lot of dirt in there and crustaceans. I don't believe that I need to put any oil on these, but I'll put just a dab, so that way try to prevent more dirt in the future going inside the drag spool. That's it, and then I just have to assemble the drag, and then I'll show you guys the reel. Okay, that's it. It's all serviced and cleaned. Working fantastic. It's a hammer bail, so but the bail works fine. Anti-reverse works fantastic. Overall, real nice reel. Very heavy duty. Working great. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.